Hello and welcome into the Boise State Game Pants Esports Arena. You're watching our coverage of Collegiate Rocket League in Nace. Boise State taking on Cal State San Marcos, and the Broncos looking to remain undefeated against the Cougars. Michael Fisher here, joined by Hayden Vanguard Dalton to call all of the action. Vanguard, Boise State still undefeated, which means they've got a large target on their back because every week you go undefeated, somebody wants to be that team to bring you down and brag to their friends and family that they stopped the undefeated team. So it gets harder and harder. Every single week you have that 0 in the loss column for Boise State.
Yeah, just seeing that there, puts so much more pressure, not just on you, but on them. It's like, oh, we're going to be the team to go and bring them down. And then for Boise State, it's like, oh, man, we can't lose this, And it just builds each game.
I don't want to say it's easier when you get a loss out of the way, but there's so much less pressure to go, 9-1, 10-1, than 10-0, 11-0. It's going to be tough for Boise State. We'll see what Cal State San Marcos could do. Again, it is in Nace. It will be a best of 5, which means there'll be some feeling out. Hayden, they'll be able to figure out what each other wants to do. Rocket League's still pretty fast-paced, but I still like to view that first game as like a feeling-out game. What does your opponent want to do? Do they want to be aggressive? Do they want to be defensive? I would not be shocked if game 1 is a completely different game than we see in the rest of the series because these players are just figuring each other out and trying to see how each team wants to approach it, especially if you're Boise State. You can't give away your trade secrets too early in the match, especially if Cal State San Marcos has a good counterattack.
Yeah, for sure. You don't want to just go and expose all your best stuff game 1, and then they just adapt to it and just stomp you the next 2-3 games. So, yeah, it's always smart to just have a couple things in reserve.
Yeah, maybe you take you get a 2-0 lead, 3-0 lead, maybe you edge off the gas a little bit. We'll have to see though. Again, Nace Collegiate Rocket League, Boise State looking to remain undefeated, and we'll see if they could do just that. Everything on the Rocket League side of things, pretty standard 3v3, best of 5, single elimination, and if we do get to overtime in any of the games, we'll just simply go to a golden goal, sudden death. And I will say, hey, that's one of the things I love about Rocket League. For other games, you have different tournaments. Well, some tournaments we ban the map, some of the tournaments everything's predetermined. Rocket League is like, we're playing Rocket League for 5 minutes, higher score wins, get in there, boys and girls. I love that about Rocket League. You don't have to stay up to date. You're just like, okay, we're playing the same game we're always playing. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, no bracket resets, no going into a 5th or 6th game.
Exactly.
Just, here we go, one and done right now.
Well, let's get Doc's keys to the game is brought to us by Drop-In Gaming to see what Boise State needs to do to remain undefeated against Cal State San Marcos. The Broncos and the Cougars about to kick off here in Nace Rocket League. Again, a best of 5. As we said, everything pretty standard, and we'll see what Doc has to say. Don't forget that Drop-In Gaming is the premier online platform for gamers who seek competition. Play your favorite games to win cash and prizes through paid entry matches and tournaments. Whether you're new to the scene or a seasoned veteran, Drop-In Gaming has the right games and competition for you to begin your competitive gaming journey. Sign up at dropingaming.com. And I think the biggest thing that they have to keep an eye out for, Hayden, is creating mistakes, making sure that, demos. I'm a big fan of, personally, I don't know how you feel on the demo train, but I think explosions in Rocket League just add to the excitement. But if you can make your opponent make mistakes, you can get those goals. Because at this high of a level, you're not going to see 9-0 blowouts. This is 1 or 2 goal games, so if you can make your opponent make mistakes, you can capitalize and you can win by maybe the slimmest of margins. I think that's what Boise State's going to have to do tonight if they want to come out with a win.
Yeah, I definitely agree with those demos. You see so many teams, you got to be careful with them though. You don't want to demo too much and just spend more time actually going for the demos than actually trying to score, but
that is a good point. I know you totally nailed it. I know that's been Doc's keys in the past. Smart demos. But we get Doc's keys now. Those are create the mistakes we were talking about. Punish the double commit. Don't overstay. And, of course, bump your opponents to disrupt. Sometimes you bump them. Sometimes you demo them. And as we said, Doc's keys to the game are brought to us by Drop-In Gaming. We're getting ready to go here. Boise State, Cal State San Marcos, Nace Rocket League. And we'll see if Boise State can remain undefeated. And I'm very curious. Game 1, as we said, a feeling out process. Do they bring in Doc's keys to the game? How will Cal State San Marcos play? We know they're a very tough opponent if they're in the same division as Boise State. But, of course, Boise State undefeated means they are the best of the best, Hayden. And I'm excited. I haven't seen Boise State Rocket League this semester. I know this has been a banger semester for them, qualifying for CRL and the like. So this will be a good little game to see how Boise State has evolved and grown. And I can't wait to hop right into it. And I got to ask, are you like a stock tank guy, Hayden? Do you hop in the game and just fire up whatever the stock car, or do you like to customize your car a little bit?
What's the point of playing if your car doesn't look good at the same time?
There we go. Yeah.
You gotta have some style. You gotta break out the DeLorean or something like that.
All right, I'll respect that. I respect that. The DeLorean, I know they had the BMW recently, which was looking clean, but we will hop into it and we will see. It'll be Boise State in the orange, Cal State in the blue, Lions, Cosmo Buster Company. See if they're able to put one in almost off the kickoff, and Boise State gets it on the rebound, and there's the IndyCar, and they're already up 1-0. It's a fast start for Baynock and company.
Yeah. Looks like they're not going with the stock cars here.
Hey, I will say, Baynock never goes. Baynock lives your dream, Hayden. Why boot up the game if I don't look absolutely fantastic? Looked like Baynock was about to go off the wall. We will have to see if he put that in the back of the net. And it is one of those things, too, with Rocket League. We talked about the rules are always the same. I know at the highest level there is like a car meta, but any car is viable. As Boise State did end up scoring that one. That's the other thing I like. You never get punished for being creative in Rocket League like you might in some other games.
Yeah, for sure. See, every once in a while teams break out the Merc. Got a style on them. Whole Merc squad. Oh, the Merc squad is absolutely phenomenal. Speaking of Merc, and how about Baynock with the hat trick already? All right, I guess not. It looks like Lions might have stole his goal. I thought Baynock had it for sure, but all right, Lions, I'm on to you. But again, Boise State already up 3-0 in this one. Not even a minute gone by. So much for my advice, Hayden, to playing slow. Boise State out for blood, and they're looking to absolutely take over this game, but they do leave their net wide open. Just barely. Whew. That was a little spooky there. Oh. Don't want a self-goal there. Oh, nice save by Baynock as well. And now we get some pressure from Cal State San Marcos. Finally, after a slow start, the Cosmo Buster back in the lead. There's those demos right on the goalie. Baynock waiting for the pass. But unfortunately, it never comes. Double commit does, but Boise State can't punish it. And a fourth goal will elude the Broncos for now, but off the back wall. One chance, but stunt double is there for the save. Yeah, good rotations. They're always keeping someone in reserve. Oh, just barely. Got it. Baynock back here. Looping around. It looks like they're going to be on the defensive here. And look at the boost for Boise State. I mean, Baynock using it right now, but they all had full boost meters. They are absolutely punishing Cal State, not able to get out of their own end as Cosmo Buster going to go off the back wall. Kind of lost all his momentum. Ended up having a teammate over there as well, so a bit of a double commit from both sides, and that'll cancel out. Shot on goal, but Rubin making a nice save. Yeah, no, they've been smart with their rotations, making sure someone's at least grabbing boost and denying it. Oh, and it just rolls in there. Easy goal for Cosmo Buster. Boise State now 4-0 lead here in game one, showing why. Fake out. Problem is there was no one to fake out. They faked out everyone, okay, including their own team. Cal State San Marcos didn't even go for the ball. And Boise State could have had a free goal there, but they end up passing on it. Sometimes you just outsmart yourself, Hayden. You're like, hey, I'm going for the fake. And then no one goes, and you just look like you just look silly to everyone else. All right, like, listen, it sounded a lot better in my head. Hey, the fake kickoffs can work. Big fan of, I believe they call it the banana strategy, but it doesn't work when your opponent doesn't go for the ball. I'll tell you that much. As we see San Marcos off the back wall, Baynock going to elevate, has the boost to carry it, but unfortunately runs out. Cosmo Buster now has a chance. Great pass over to Lions, but it's stopped in midfield, and Cal State San Marcos can start the attack here. Oh. What a pass. That was pretty. Yeah, look at the BSU side. Look at how many shots on goal they have in the stats here. I think that's 7 shots for Baynock. Baynock has... Cal State San Marcos has 1 shot. Baynock's a lot of saves, though. That is true, and saves are sometimes the hardest thing in Rocket League. As you see, Boise State, at least from what we could see, Cosmo Buster already looping off the screen, hasn't been accredited with 1. Lions. Oh, Cosmo stole it away. Boise State, a little bit of a self-destruct there on their own end. Stop it. Got points to spare. That is true. Boise State with plenty. Not taking my advice, maybe going to game 1 a little bit slow, feeling out your opponent. They already feel in command, and you can see it there. We'll have to see how that changes in games 2 and 3. A couple
late mistakes here for Boise State, but they should be able to survive. Uh-oh.
Oh, a little bit of an overcommit there.
Yeah, Boise State had 3 forward, double committed on a couple balls. They probably know they shouldn't have, and it's okay.
I mean, 50 seconds left, and they need 4 goals to tie it up. So.
You're still feeling pretty good if you're Boise State. 5-1 lead in game 1. Oh, Lions almost makes it 6. Oh, some life for Cal State San Marcos, though, but they just missed.
Rubin gonna get another save here. Oh, just barely not able to connect.
Oh, that going in?
Ooh. Oh, just barely. I thought it was gonna roll out for a second.
It's Cosmo Buster. I thought Baynock had a hat trick earlier. Cosmo Buster does officially pick one up, though. 9 shots, 3 goals. Have yourself a game, Cosmo. As Baynock, Cosmo, and Lions looking to cruise here to a game 1 win. Can they add one more? Lions, can you join the fun? Doesn't look like it, and time will tick down, but a very comfortable Boise State win here in game 1, Hayden.
Yeah, no contest on this one.
No contest. Boise State picking up the win. It is Boise State taking on Cal State San Marcos. A reminder, Drop-In Gaming is the premier online platform for gamers who seek competition. Play your favorite games to win cash and prizes through free and paid entry matches and tournaments. Whether you're new to the scene or a seasoned veteran, Drop-In Gaming is the right games and competition for you. To begin your competitive gaming journey, sign up at dropingaming.com. Speaking of dropping in, Boise State dropped in, said, hey, what's up, hello, and then walked away with a dominant Game 1 victory here. And I'm curious now how Cal State San Marcos can rebound, but, I mean, I would say the first 4 minutes of that game, Hayden, were basically all Boise State. I mean, nothing – they didn't even score a goal, so Boise State overcommitted, as we pointed out. This feels like Boise State's series, but we'll see. It is a best of 5. There's still plenty left. We're getting ready for game 2, but I think Boise State's got to be feeling pretty comfortable after that one.
Yeah, for sure. A lot of that – you saw just a ton of shots on goal there. And then for San Marcos, they had a bit of saves, but it's like that doesn't matter if they still get like twice as many shots on goal as your saves. Just looks like they need to be more offensive, possibly, and just keep the ball on Boise State's side. We'll have to see if they change it up this time or not.
Well, they got more offensive, but looks like a couple members were back in the goal. And I think you're right. Boise State has had a couple of double commits, and as I say that, Baynock just lobs it in for the first goal of game number 2. But I think you're right. They can make Boise State pay for those double commits. I mean, basically push Doc's keys to the game against the Broncos. They can easily turn the tables, so we'll see what Ouchie, Stunt Double, and Rubin can do. But right now, they can't even get the ball out of their own end as Boise State nearly puts it in. And already Boise State up 2-0 once again. Lions there with a nice flip reset for the goal.
We're not even 40 seconds in. 2 goals.
Hey, remember last time they had 3 goals in 55 seconds. This is slow compared to last game, Hayden.
Got to pick up this pace.
Yeah, let's see one more goal here if you're a Boise State fan. They might get it right here, but unfortunately no one was in range. Looks like now Lions will pick up the ball, but unfortunately the 3 goals in a minute pace will just elude them, but they still are in complete control of this game.
It's like Cosmo pushing it to the end here. Oh, gets stolen.
Problem is with that steal is Boise State still just has possession. Great little bump there by Lions.
It's just the ball's just making itself comfy in that corner.
Ball's about to turn blue with how much time it's spent over here. I don't think it has touched the orange side since the opening seconds. Nice demo there from Lions, I believe. But stunt double.
Ooh.
Ripping a shot. Finally some life here for Cal State San Marcos, but it's one attempt and one attempt only.
Cosmo's ready for this rebound.
Ooh.
See what he can do with it.
Oh,
unfortunate there.
And that is a mistake I don't know if you can afford to make. Nice demo, though, from behind. I believe that was Ouchie picking that one up onto Lions. And now Rubin can dribble this upfield. Stolen away, though, by Cosmo Buster. And Boise State's offense is slowed down a little bit, but they still just have so much control of the ball, Hayden, that Cal State San Marcos just can't even get the ball out of their own end.
Yeah, I mean, they're definitely getting a little bit better here, as it's only 2 goals up. But, yeah, they need to start getting these points if they want to have a chance as the time keeps ticking down.
Oh, nice attempt here. almost halfway through game number 2. Best of 5, Nace, game 2. Boise State, Cal State San Marcos, Broncos undefeated. Oh, no.
No. They made a goal. They got one.
They did get one, but not on the right goal, unfortunately. I do believe that got credited to Cosmo Buster on the own goal there, so
yeah,
not how you drew it up. You got a goal, you said, Hayden, but wrong way.
Moving it back to this corner. How long is it going to stay here this time? Oh, not very long.
Ooh, Cosmo Buster, double tap off the wall. Possession maintained by Cal State San Marcos. Oh, rips a shot off the crossbar, though. Now that's where we want to see from Cal State San Marcos. They just come alive too late. We're already 3 minutes gone by. Demo in front of the net. But a nice save, and Cosmo Buster will pick it up at midfield. And Boise State, once again, left their goal wide open.
Yeah, very unfortunate there. Oh.
See what, this time it was Boise State who fell asleep at the wheel. Missed the kickoff to allow Cal State San Marcos to get possession. And hey, if Rocket League games were only 3 minutes long, Hayden, Cal State San Marcos would be made in the shade. The problem is they don't come alive till the final 2 minutes as they score.
I mean, it's a game now, though. Only got 1 point lead. Boise State needs to be careful here. If they can get an extra goal here as for security, I think they're in a pretty good spot.
90 seconds left. Boise State once again with possession. Lions gets it stolen away. And Cosmo Buster will steal it right back. As you said, Boise State, a little bit of a tougher situation. I don't think either of us thought this game would end up in this position. Demo is going to happen off screen. I'm getting a little bit nervous here, Hayden.
And they tied it up.
Wow.
That's not something I would have expected after those first 3 minutes, but here we are.
Tell you, man, Cal State San Marcos might be the undefeated team if Rocket League games were half as long. They came alive at the end of game 1. They've tied up game 2 after giving up 3 early goals. And now all of a sudden we're maybe looking at a golden goal situation. If we get to overtime, we'll have to see game 2. Demo in front of the net for Lions, but Ouchie's going to clear it away.
So right at the halfway spot here. Landing back at the blue side. Oh, wow. Almost got that goal there.
Oh, this is a good chance for Cosmo. Sets up a teammate. Baynock also sets up a teammate.
And then Lions to finish the goal.
Woo! Had me sweating there for a bit. Boise State pulls ahead. It's not over yet, though, Hayden.
Yeah, 20 seconds. Oh, okay.
Oh, almost had a nice stop there by stunt double.
Yeah, they can't get too cozy here.
Uh-oh. Ruben's got one man to beat. 8 seconds left. Cal State San Marcos got to go coast to coast.
Still in the air.
Oh,
I think that was it.
They tried to pinch it, get that ball to launch, but Boise State this time, they dominate game 1. They hang on in game 2, Hayden. Wow. And we talked about, I mean, game 1, you can easily adapt. Thought Boise State didn't need to worry, but it's a different Cal State San Marcos team than I was expecting.
Yeah, no, they definitely came out there at that second half. Like, I think we got 3 minutes in before, like, any goals were scored by them. But then they just started putting them back to back and just tied that game up all of a sudden.
And it's just as you said as well. I mean, it was Boise State, it was Cal State San Marcos just being the aggressor, being the one to make Boise State get on their back heels. But we do have a special guest joining us. It is Audrey Runa Norris who's joining us up here on the desk. Audrey, how are you doing?
Doing good.
And so tell us a little bit about yourself. You just kind of got thrown up here, so fill me in on the know. What are you doing in our spacious arena here tonight?
I'm here to learn a little bit more about broadcasting today. I'm going to BSU next year.
Oh, that is very exciting. Your favorite game. Did we at least get you on your favorite game, or is there a different title you're looking for?
I haven't played a lot.
The transition is pretty easy. So, I mean, you played a lot of soccer. I mean, you didn't have to play best of 5s in soccer. It was just 90 seconds, or 90 minutes. But break us down. What are you seeing from Boise State that caused them to kind of give up that lead in game 2?
Take the 8. Take the 8.
I mean, it definitely looked like their team was starting to go down the
It definitely did seem like Boise State's teamwork was struggling a little bit. So what advice do you have for Boise State? They can close out the series with a win again. We're joined by Audrey Runa Norris, coming to Boise State next year to come for my job, I would only assume. So what advice can you give to Boise State to close out the series, not allow Cal State San Marco back in this one?
Most important thing typically is, of course, teamwork. As long as they keep giving themselves good combos into the goal, they'll be able to bring it back to their side.
There you go. That is, and so you said Rocket League's not your game, but you played some soccer. So what is your game? What is your favorite game to play? What games do you like commentating? You got to give us the no here, because we got a lot of game titles. So,
I mean, I haven't looked at Rocket League a lot yet, but I'd definitely be interested in broadcasting for it. But besides that, I've definitely looked at Halo, Overwatch, and Apex before. And yeah, I like playing all of those games, but I haven't done a lot of broadcasting yet, of course.
Hayden, how do you feel that you're sitting next to a filthy Apex player?
Apex?
Apex.
Filthy? What are you talking about? That's confusing me.
Oh, no, there's two of them up here now? Dang it! Apex is not my game. Not my game at all. But, hey, I got nothing wrong with Overwatch. Got nothing wrong. I mean, I know you're a Halo guy too, Hayden, so.
Yeah, so
we're going to break out a Halo conversation over there in the middle of a Rocket League match. I'm not going to be excited for that one. But, Audrey, hey, you know what? If you come up here and take my job next year, we can do some Apex for you. How about that?
Fair enough.
There we go. That was Audrey Rudy Norris joining us again, coming to Boise State next year to learn more about broadcasting, which is a ton of fun, Hayden. You and I know you just started broadcasting as well.
Yeah.
Is it something you recommend to people, or are you scared?
It's a pretty good experience. I mean, like, yeah, it was a little spooky first coming up here, and then it gets easier each time, so it's a lot of fun.
Speaking of easier each time, it's gotten harder each time for Boise State to try and take down Cal State San Marcos. We kick off game number 3 in our NACE Rocket League game here. Again, Boise State undefeated, but they have had a couple issues here closing out this series. See what they could do at game number 3 is already the scoring pace much lower, Hayden, than we saw in the first 2 games.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like the ball's staying on Boise State's side of the stage right now. A lot longer than we've seen it at the very beginning of the match. Normally it's sticking solidly on San Marcos' side of the field for like the first 3 minutes.
Yeah, game 1, Boise State already had a 3-0 lead at this point. Game 2, they had a 2-0 lead. And Cal State San Marcos coming to play here, but Lions getting bumped out of the way. Oh, great chance here. Oh. Cosmo's going to pop it up in the air. Oh.
Stunt double is ready for that.
Stunt double has been playing really well. In game 2 especially, game 3 starting off strong. Slower game 2. This is kind of the game 3 that I expected, especially if you're a traditional stalker fan like our guest was. 0-0. And as I say that, Ouchie puts it in. Wow. Make it a 1-0 game.
Now it's on Boise State to actually start making the comeback here.
Plenty of time, though, for Boise State, but an unfamiliar position, trailing for the first time in this series.
Yeah, it's like, what is this?
Like, what happened? Oh, Baynock. Oh, I thought he was trying to set up Cosmo.
No?
Oh, no, don't do it to him, Baynock.
Oh, man, did they just respawn off the demo there?
I think they did.
That was kind of an unfortunate spot for BSU.
Oh, that's a great shot by Cosmo. I swear it feels like, oh.
And there we go.
There you go. Okay. Hey, thank you, Baynock, putting us back in it, 1-1. I swear, anytime someone gets demoed, they always spawn right in front of the ball, in my opinion. I don't know how lucky they have to be, but as you said, unfortunate spot for Boise State. But Baynock doesn't care. He ties the game and almost puts them back ahead, but now it's Ouchie and company leading the charge.
Yeah, definitely. I was a little distracted there, but BSU managed to get a few good combos in for that goal, and they're keeping the combos up while San Marcos is trying to recover. Lions hit the ball and is trying to bounce it back off. Hopefully a teammate can get there and help them, or never mind, they'll just do it themselves.
Who needs a teammate? My goodness. Wow, okay, Lions coming to play. You said, Audrey, they were setting up each other, but Lions just said he'd finish it. But now, Audrey, they got to be worried that Cal State San Marcos wants revenge here to tie this game back up.
Definitely pushing into Boise State's side a little bit more this time. Boise State's trying to get it off, but they're definitely pushing in.
Oh, big clear there. Rubin's going to stop it, though. 2 minutes left. Boise State trying to close out this series, but look out. Here comes Cal State San Marcos with a nice steal in the corner.
Oh, Cosmo is just going to roll in for. Oh, I spoke too soon.
Ouchie. Waiting for the ball. Cosmo's there, and now Audrey. Boise State once again on the back foot.
Yeah. Trying to push the ball in. Trying to get it back to the other side, and looks like they're successful. Ooh.
I don't know if he thought he had a teammate over there. It looked like he wanted a pass. He got a pass there, though, but...
Bay not coming back.
Oh, Lions, you've got this.
Oh, so close.
Oh, the crossbar. They're not done yet, though.
Lions here. Oh, too far to the left there, just barely. A lot of close goals here, but no actual goal.
Oh. Hayden, why did you talk about goals?
Oh, my bad.
Go. This is on you. This is on you, Hayden.
I'm just trying to make it a close game, okay?
Thank you. I appreciate that. We casters appreciate that. Uh-oh.
Oh, wow.
Stunt double just saved that. Stunt double just saved his own team shot.
Almost a close early goal.
Redemption. Oh.
Just keeping it away from BSU's goal.
Oh. Lions.
Oh, he's just juking him out here. If he doesn't know what he's doing, no one knows what he's doing.
That is something. Unpredictability, the best feature sometimes. 18 seconds left. Audrey, we going to get overtime? You think Boise State can end it here?
I don't know. As long as they get closer to the goal, maybe. Oh, Baynock is getting pretty close. Maybe he can get it in, or...
Oh!
Oh!
7 seconds left.
Still some time, but Boise State comfortable here. All right, take us home, Audrey. Final 5 seconds.
Yeah, they got to get a nice, clean goal if San Marco has any hope of... Oh, and no.
Yeah, that was a little bit closer than it needed to be.
Yeah, that was scary. I blame you, personally.
Like I said, it was more interesting that way,
True.
right?
Hey, you know, that is the one thing, Audrey, I have to ask. Have you been taught, or are you aware of the caster curse yet?
The caster curse?
Oh, no. She's got a long journey in front of her, Hayden. She's got a long journey. You have power on this desk, Audrey. We can't tell you anymore. You have to experience it for yourself. Hayden just experienced it.
Yeah,
But I just want you to know, your words have power, but they don't always do what you want them to do. As Hayden learned, you can call for a Boise State goal, and sometimes it's not the goal that happens. But Boise State picks up the win. Of course, we had our special guest there as well. That was a ton of fun. We'll throw it to break. We've got more action coming up on the other side of things. We'll have to see where we go with Boise State. We've got more Bronco esports in front of us right after this.
Visit NationalGuard.com to begin your Guard adventure.
Here are a couple lessons I've learned over the years. Friendships come in all shapes and sizes. And always buckle up. Seatbelts save lives. That's a rule we can all live by.
Welcome back in the Boise State Game Pants Esports Arena, putting the finishing touches on Boise State Rocket League, taking down Cal State San Marco 3-0 in our NACE series. Boise State remaining undefeated, of course. As we talked about during the series, we are joined by our special guest, Andre Runa Norris, coming to Boise State next fall to take my job, so I only have limited time left here on the desk. Of course, we're also joined by Hayden Vagar-Dalton as well. And Andre, I've been told you go to Meridian Tech. You've been following their Overwatch team. They play in our Esports Tower Rumbles every single Tuesday, 6 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Mountain. You can catch it right here. One of our top teams. They've been playing pretty strong. Couple of recent second-place finishes. So tell us a little bit about Meridian Tech and kind of your involvement with your team and watching them.
Yeah, so Meridian Technical, I've been going there for 4 years now as a senior, and we didn't always have an esports team. It actually became a thing late in my sophomore year, and I was actually one of the people that helped out with it. So it's been really awesome to see that something that we started so recently has become so incredible in the fact that we've been able to take such a short amount of time and actually build up a team that is able to compete at the national levels and just with other teams that maybe have been around for longer. And I love being able to sometimes walk into their practices and see what they're doing, or just hearing from some of my friends like Daydream, one of my best friends, talk about the stuff that they're doing or anything that's happened recently with the teams. It's been crazy because we used to just have one team, and now we've got our varsity team and our junior varsity and just even more people coming in every day. And I love trying to go into any live stream that I can to just watch it happening.
Honestly, I did not know that it was that new. That part is very impressive. Now, I have to know, because I was talking to Hayden about this earlier, and, you're coming to be a caster, so maybe you're still new. Do you annoy your friends yet by casting everything they do?
Not yet, no.
You should. No. I 100% recommend it. They get in the lunch line, and they're in the lunch line. They're going for the chicken and steak today. That is an awful choice. The chicken and steak was not good last time. They're going to see, they're going for the chocolate milk today. Trust me, Andre, if you ever want to annoy your best friend Daydream, 100% would recommend just casting everything they do in life, and they will very quickly either ask you to cast everything or just walk away from you, which I don't know if that's what you want, but I think it's a ton of fun to annoy my friends when I do that. But besides, hanging out with them, watching, you got a taste of Rocket League. You're coming to Boise State. Did Rocket League pique your interest? Maybe you're going to get into some Rocket League casting, maybe?
Yeah, Rocket League was interesting. I hadn't watched a lot of it, and I knew what it was, and I was like, yeah, it's cars with soccer. I used to play soccer. Is that really that interesting? And then I was like, oh, actually, this is pretty fun because it's fast-paced, there's a lot going on, and it's kind of fun to watch the cars flying around, bouncing the ball over the place.
I think you just said three things that will never happen in a real soccer game, which are fast-paced, fun to watch. I played soccer too, so I can make that joke. Sorry, anyone in the comments who also played soccer. And cars flying all over the place. But I have been told Halo as well, which is, I know, a really great game. And a game that you can't really cast at a competitive level that you said you've been playing a lot of, I know Hayden's played it as well, I played it, is Destiny 2. Has that been your kind of your fun game to play? Because I know they have like a million expansions. I'm be honest, I have not kept quite up. Are you still on the Destiny 2 grind, Audrey?
So I've taken a break
Fair.
for like a couple of months because I was like, I've been playing Destiny 2 since the beta, and I was like, okay, I need a break. But Witch Queen just came out on Tuesday, and I am struggling right now to not just jump back immediately because it looks super good right now.
What class do you play?
Hunter mostly, and then I go to Titan and Warlock because whenever it's needed.
Hayden?
Yeah, jack of all trades. Oh, I'm a warlock. Yeah.
I can never figure out the floating, by the way.
Oh, I always
it's
fall.
Weird. I like the blink until I fall off the edge like the first time with it. I'm like, okay, back to the hover.
There were too many raids where like I had a jump puzzle, and I'm like, okay, I'll play my Warlock, and I just die. And my friend's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I can't figure out the jump puzzle with a hover. Like, I can't do this.
Yeah, Deepstone Crypt playing Warlock, I got stuck so much, which sucked because I was supposed to be healing everyone, and here we were.
I just play
at the
Hunter.
bottom.
I'm like, Hunter is easy.
Hunter is great. Double jump for life.
And I will blame Destiny 2, and maybe you'll appreciate this, Audrey, because I was telling Hayden this. You said you've been playing for the beta. Do you remember the Graviton Lance, the gun?
Yes, I do remember Graviton Lance.
And as an Overwatch player, have you ever tried to call Zarya's ult the Graviton Lance?
Yes, I have.
Because I have done that a million times. Thank you. I have a friend in my insanity. I cannot call it the Graviton Surge anymore because, like, yeah, Zarya's going to use the Graviton Lance. I'm like, yep, that is not what we're going for. So thank you. I'm glad you understand my pain, and I'm sorry the next time you try and cast Overwatch and you immediately try and say that the Zarya uses the Graviton Lance.
You just got to commit to it. Is now the Graviton Lance.
It should be. I'd never forget.
Looks like a gun lance, so yeah, Graviton Lance. Don't see why it isn't that.
Overwatch is saved. You're welcome, Blizzard. We fixed all of your problems. Well, Audrey, I'm excited to have you here. Well, kind of. Like, I don't want you to take my job, but, you know, I am getting old, so it's probably time for Doc to put me out back and let someone new take over. So, I mean, you're coming to Boise State in the fall, right?
Correct.
Okay, so I have Hayden, quickly. When does fall semester start?
That's a good question. I believe it's in late August, correct? Either that or early September, one of them.
I haven't been in school in like 4 years. I don't know.
Listen, I procrastinate, and I'm like, oh, I actually got school now.
Well, do you have the countdown on your phone, Audrey? I know when I was going to school, I had the countdown on my phone. Do you have the countdown yet?
I don't have the countdown yet.
Okay, well, none of us.
Focusing on graduation first.
That's fair. That's fair. So August-ish, that means I've got like 7 months to finish my career here at Boise State before Audrey comes for it, and maybe she'll let me in our Destiny 2 raid as like a feel-good present. I don't know. Well, Audrey, I appreciate you joining us up here on stage. It's been a ton of fun. Can't wait to see you next fall semester for some Overwatch, for some Rocket League. Best of luck to your Meridian Tech team as well. They've been killing it in Esports Tower. We appreciate you having you up here.
Glad to be here. Thank you.
And it won't be her last time up here for sure. So make sure you stay tuned. Fall semester, you'll see Audrey Rooney Norris up here. Probably alongside Hayden, not alongside me, Michael Fisher. Hayden, anything else to add from our crazy day here about any of your favorite games? What is your favorite game? Is it Valorant still?
I've been switching over. I've been playing a lot of Warframe. That one.
I've heard of that one.
Yeah. They released like their big expansion in December, and so I've just been playing a lot of that.
In December? How about you not beat it yet?
Oh, I have.
Okay.
It never ends.
Oh, it's one of those games. Well, thank you so much for joining us. We got to saw Boise State take down Cal State San Marco in Rocket League, and we got to learn more about a caster you'll be hearing a whole bunch more of coming up in a few months. Well, that'll do it for us. Everybody, have a great evening. Make sure to come back tomorrow for some more Boise State action. I'm sure it has been popping off. I know Overwatch, Halo, Rocket League, all the games, Valorant as well, all been having some great seasons. So come back tomorrow for more Boise State action. We will see you next time. Like, you never get punished for being creative in Rocket League like you might in some other games.
Yeah, for sure. See, every once in a while, teams break out the Merc. Got a style on them. Whole Merc squad.
Oh, the Merc squad is absolutely phenomenal. Speaking of Merc, and how about Bannock with the hat trick already? You can see it there.
We'll have to see how that changes in games 2 and 3.
A couple of late mistakes here for Boise State, but they should be able to survive. Uh-oh.
Oh, a little bit of an overcommit there.
Yeah, Boise State had 3.
Possibly, and just keep the ball on Boise State's side. We'll have to see if they change it up this time or not.
Well, they got more offensive, but looks like a couple members were back in the goal. And I think you're right. Boise State has had a couple of double commits, and as I say that, Baynock just lobs it in for the
Right
first.
at the halfway spot here. Landing back at the blue side. Oh, wow. Almost got that goal there.
Oh, this is a good chance for Cosmo. Sets up a teammate. Baynock also sets up a teammate.
And then Lions to finish the goal.
Distracted there, but BSU managed to get a few good combos in for that goal, and they're keeping the combos up while San Marcos is trying to recover. Lions hit the ball and is trying to bounce it back off. Hopefully a teammate can get there and help them, or never mind, they'll just do it themselves.
Who needs